So one of the GOATs, Andre 3000, one of my favorite MCs of all time, there's an audio of him in an interview where he's saying, I guess pretty much saying that he's not really built for rap or built for rapping. Kind of caught me off guard when I initially saw it shared in Discord, but let's listen to the audio and then we can discuss, see what you guys think. Andre.
No, what I mean by that is like, I don't like confrontation. Like, I'm not no battle rapper. Like, I just don't be giving a about what another rapper thinks in that way. So it's kind of like, I'll just be looking at you crazy. Like, if you try to battle, it's like, oh, nice style, but your style has nothing to do with what I'm doing. What I'm doing has nothing to do with you. So why are we even going through this exercise unless it's really for the crowd more than anything?
It's a game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's a game that people enjoy playing.
I don't. Because I don't know how to play that game because what I do has nothing to do with you. So it's a futile game. So that's why I say I don't know if I was built for rapping in that way.
What do y'all think about that? Coming from one of the GOATs.
I think he's more so talking about battle rap.
Yeah,
I didn't hear him specifically talk about rapping. He said when he's in front of somebody.
He's not talking about battle rap.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I don't know if he's talking about battle rap.
Because he specifically said, if I'm in front of somebody and they're rapping about
he's not. I'm telling you right now, he's not.
I think he's talking about something
He's
else,
actually referencing, he's clarifying his statements previously about, here's actually what it was. So Andre clarifies that he doesn't think he was quote unquote built for rapping. Mm-hmm. And so this whole thing is referenced on the fact of him feeling like he was built to be a rapper.
Hey man, I can't agree with that. You literally just,
I got albums.
You're part of one of the greatest groups of all time, rapping. Mm-hmm. And being part of that group, people single you out as one of the greatest rappers ever.
Yeah.
So you saying that is very humble on your part. I respect that. But it's simply not true.
Yeah, I don't think it's true either. But I think it's an interesting perspective to say, like, I think what he's really saying kind of deep down is like, I'm not built for this rap lifestyle. Like, yes, obviously he's one of the greatest of all time, but he has no interest in rapping in somebody's face, right? He's got no interest in proving himself to anything like that.
He's past that though.
I guess, but what he's saying is like, he's never really had that, and he's never really been in any confrontations. He's never really done any of that nonsense. And I think that's why he says, I don't know if I was really built for the rapping lifestyle. Because not necessarily that I'm not a good rapper. Like, I think those are two different things.
Because it sounds like he's saying, I've never been that person from the jump, from the beginning.
Okay, well, you can switch and just say that you're a poet and you want to spit your haiku over a dope beat and do whatever you do, and I'm fine with that. You don't have to classify yourself as a rapper. But a lot of these new cats say they're not rappers either because they think they're better than being a rapper.
Yeah.
And they don't classify as that.
Yeah, but again, I think it's still him just saying, like, I think also, like him talking about like how he doesn't really fit in, like he's never even gotten any confrontations, like even back when you think about him dressing all funny and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like,
because don't nobody want that. They don't want that smoke.
Maybe that's a major part of it, but at the same time, I don't.
And they respect him.
Yeah,
that's another thing too.
That's true.
I think it's more respect than the smoke part, because he's never shown himself to be, to his point, confrontational or even remotely try to do any battle type stuff.
Yeah,
I know how to.
You know what I'm saying?
I know how to use words very well.
That's what I'm going to do.
And that's what never came off as a threat to another artist. Nope. To where I want to poke at Andre 3000. Even when Eminem named his top MCs, Andre 3000 is in that. Yeah. And people have talked about Eminem.
Yeah.
And nobody's talking about Andre. Just his aura is different, man.
Yeah. And also, like, if you start like dissing Andre, like, yeah, I'll him up or whatever this, people would be like, what is your problem? It's all,
like, why would you even say that about Andre 3000?
It's like people would look at you like a weirdo if you decided you wanted to be like, yo, I'm calling Andre 3000 out. First of all, no, you don't want to do that, especially when he felt like he was a rapper. You didn't want that kind of smoke. Yeah. And even if you did, it's like there's certain people who are just such nice people or overall have an aura about them that's just so positive. Yeah. To where if you said something, it's kind of like, the way I feel about, there's certain DJs, in the city. Like, I know why people don't like me. I mean, like, me and Metro, we're very, like, we know why there are people who maybe don't like us, but like, if it would be like if somebody said something crazy about Scott Metallic, we'd be like, what's wrong with you that you don't like Scott Metallic?
What did he do?
Yeah, what did he do?
Andre, I think that's all he was really saying was that, like Yeah, like I don't have the same desires as what most of my rapping peers have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because he does it so effortlessly.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just an artist, man.
Yeah,
he's literally just an artist.
He's just an artist.
He's just all he
He's
does.
just an artist. That's exactly what he is.
So, anyways, we can move on, I think.
Yeah. Shout out to 3 Stacks though, man. He's staying on his pivot, I guess. Stand on his point. So
He gonna keep driving that point home until all of a sudden there's a
I think he was asked about it again.
surprise album that just pops up out of nowhere.
I don't
because
think
he's
so.
Done with the flute. I think he's gonna give us another one before.
I think he is completely done.
I don't.
I don't think it
don't.
lives in his spirit anymore.
I don't.
Horus-
You can't, like I said, again,
Horoscopes often lie.
even if
Until
it
they
was-
raise the curtain.
Yeah.
Like
Gemini.
Quimini.
I'm coming over your crib if that happens.
Listen,
I'm driving to your house if that
I
happens.
feel like Andre still has. What did he say? He stood up with his chest out at the Sorcerer Awards in 1995, 1996, and said the South got something to say.
And then he said
And
it.
I
And then
don't.
he stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's done.
Yo, can you agree with me on that you won't listen to
Oh,
it
yeah.
until I pull up?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care what
fine.
time it dropped.
That's fine. He's gonna drop an album
Okay.
wearing his
a lot.
Huckleberry Finn
low-key-
overalls, and he might even play the flute on this rap album.
Can I pick you up, Long?
Low key, that's a very hard ask to have Terry wait until you show up.
For a 3000s album.
Yeah, that is when I think about it in the grand scheme of things.
I think we're pretty good friends. He can wait.
That would probably be a midnight run. If it dropped at midnight, I'm probably listening to it at midnight.
Look, I'm not trying to be funny, but whatever amount of time it takes you to get over there, you need
He
to
gonna
leave.
be the list to the whole album.
No, like if it takes you 25 minutes to get to his house, you better leave at 11:35.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I feel like the music is still in him, man. That's
It
why
might be.
he's literally
hope
on
you're
a
right.
tour touring.
Yeah,
this
it comes
flute
out as
joint.
flutes.
And I think maybe that's even part of it too, though. It's like he just doesn't want to play the game. He doesn't want to play the rapping game. He doesn't want to play the music industry game. And this is just him further clarifying.
I'm sure him touring with the flute tour or whatever is way less stressful than the artist,
Erykah
rapper,
Badu
all that.
popped out with him on the tour.
Listen,
I mean,
shout out to 3 Stacks, bro. At the end of the day, we still mess
this
with
is the thing on the rap tip. Stacks you can drop. You don't even have to tour it, man. You can just drop it.
Yep.
I'll be perfectly fine with that.
Yep.